January has a reputation across Canada, and it is one that has been earned over decades of bitter cold, relentless snowfall, and powerful winter storms. As the calendar flips into the heart of winter, Canadians from coast to coast know exactly what lies ahead. This is the month when winter shows its full strength. For much of the country, January is the coldest and snowiest month of the year. From Edmonton in the west to St. John's in the east and nearly everywhere in between, snowfall totals reach their seasonal peak during this time. While every January brings its own personality, the overall pattern remains consistent. Cold air dominates, storms have plenty of fuel, and snow becomes a near-constant companion. This is the time of year when conditions are perfectly aligned for major winter systems. Arctic air masses are firmly in place, providing the cold foundation needed for snow and ice. Meanwhile, storm systems continue to roll in from both the Pacific and the Atlantic, tapping into moisture that fuels widespread snowfall events. Across the prairies, January often delivers some of the most challenging winter weather of the season. Cities like Edmonton and Saskatoon regularly see their highest monthly snowfall totals during this period. Temperatures remain well below freezing, and even moderate winds can create dangerous wind chills. Snowfall may not always come in massive storms, but repeated systems and blowing snow can quickly make travel difficult. Central Canada is no stranger to January's intensity. Southern Ontario and Quebec experience some of their snowiest weeks of the year as cold air meets moisture from passing storm systems. This is when fast-moving clippers, lake-enhanced snow bands, and larger synoptic storms can all impact the region. Toronto typically averages more than 30 centimeters of snow during a normal January. Ottawa sees nearly double that amount, with average snowfall totals approaching 60 centimeters. Montreal is close behind, receiving more than 50 centimeters in the month alone. These numbers make January the single snowiest month of the year for many major population centers. Lake effect snow can add another layer of complexity. While regions downwind of the Great Lakes may experience peak lake effect activity earlier in winter, January still brings plenty of opportunities for intense localized snowfall. Cold air passing over relatively warmer lake waters can generate narrow but powerful snow bands capable of producing whiteout conditions in a short period of time. Western Canada also feels January's full impact. Storm systems arriving from the Pacific do not have to search far for cold air once they cross into the interior. This allows snow to fall more easily across British Columbia's interior regions. Prince George often records its highest snowfall totals during January, making it one of the snowiest months of the year in northern British Columbia. Even coastal communities are not immune. While December is typically Vancouver's snowiest month, January still delivers a meaningful share of winter weather. Vancouver International Airport averages around 12 centimeters of snow in January, and surrounding communities such as Victoria, Penticton, and Vernon can also see notable snowfall events when cold air briefly reaches the coast. Eastern Canada often experiences its most dramatic winter weather during January. Cold air is abundant, and powerful storm systems tracking north from the United States can arrive loaded with moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. When these ingredients combine, the result can be widespread heavy snowfall or major ice storms. The Atlantic provinces are especially vulnerable to these systems. Coastal lows moving along the eastern seaboard can rapidly intensify, producing heavy snow, strong winds, and near-zero visibility. Cities like Halifax, Charlottetown, Fredericton, and St. John's all average their highest snowfall totals during January. Nor'easters can bring blizzard conditions, coastal flooding, and prolonged power outages. Quebec residents know all too well how severe January weather can become. The infamous ice storm of 1998 unfolded in early January, reminding the country just how destructive winter weather can be when freezing rain persists for days. While such events are rare, January remains the month when the risk of major ice storms is highest. January storms often move quickly, leaving little time to prepare. Clipper systems can arrive with only minimal warning, dumping snow and creating dangerous travel conditions in a matter of hours. Larger storms may bring prolonged snowfall, strong winds, and drifting snow that can shut down highways and airports. Because of this, preparation is essential. This is the time of year when Canadians should be most vigilant. Ensuring vehicles are equipped with winter tires, emergency kits, and full fuel tanks can make a critical difference. Knowing how to safely shovel snow, recognizing signs of frostbite, and planning ahead for travel disruptions are all part of navigating January safely. Despite its challenges, January also defines the Canadian winter experience. Snow-covered landscapes, frozen lakes, and crisp air create a unique beauty that is deeply woven into life across the country. Winter sports thrive, and communities adapt to the rhythm of snow removal and cold mornings. As we move through the heart of winter, it is important to respect the power of the season. Whether snow or ice is in the forecast, staying informed and prepared helps ensure safety for everyone. January is not just another month on the calendar. It is winter at its peak. And across Canada, it is a time when nature reminds us who is truly in control.